is up, y'all? So, day 80, rest day video. I tell you what, I am sore. So I'm sitting out here in the hot tub. My calves hurt. They are tore up. The simple, just extreme range motion under moderately heavy weight for 2 sets at basically failure, with doing the single leg in between for a couple reps. Oof. Man, that is tearing me up. But also, I think it's just time for a deload. We've been pushing pretty hard for 79 days with just trying to ramp the weight up, bigger and bigger deficit, not that much cardio, but the big deficit, we're going to start adding some calories back to that over the next week here, going from our 1450 back up to a more manageable like 2000, because I've reached the point to where I'm in such a large deficit that the weight is no longer coming off, and I've reached that point to where the body thinks it's starving, overly starving, because I'm not eating enough and then not doing the cardio to make up for eating more. So you reach a point of like plateau. So we've hit that point. We're going to reverse diet back up a little bit, start adding carbs back in. We haven't been eating any carbs other than our 2 cheat meals we've had in 3 weeks. So it was nice. A lot of like joint inflammation and stuff has gone away, but now I'm just super sore. So we reached the point of that, and with that, I think the next 2 training sessions for each muscle group over the next 9 days, we are going to go ahead and hit it for volume in a more moderate weight versus trying to push the weight up. Let the body recover a little more and bring the carbs back in. Let the muscle bellies get reacclimated to having some glycogen and stuff stored in them, and see what happens. I'm assuming weight's probably going to go up over the next few days, so I'll probably weigh more than 198 when we weigh in on our 90-day transformation, but I should be down in body fat percentage in the last 90 days. So remember, we started at pretty much 25%. So if I can hit, say, 21%, I'll be pretty happy about that. That's 4% down in 90 days. What would that be math-wise? So I started at like 205 pounds. If I lost 4%, we'll go off of 200 pounds just to make the math easy. That would be 8 pounds of body fat. So if I could hit 21% body fat and be 198, 200, that means I've lost 8 pounds of body fat plus whatever the weight difference is from 205. But we'll have to do the math. I mean, even if it's 22%, I'm down 6 pounds of body fat plus whatever the weight difference is, because I know I'm less than 205. So I'm going to say, my guess is going to be we drop 10 actual pounds of body fat in 3 months, which also remember, if say I weigh 200 pounds and I'm down 3% in body fat plus that 5 pounds there, we're going to be able to look at that as so if I lost 6 plus the scale is down 5, that would be 11 pounds, right, of body fat. but that would put me down at 194. But if I weigh 200, that means I would have put on 6 pounds of muscle tissue, possibly some water weight in there, inside of 90 days. So that's not going to be too bad as a natural lifter. I'll be pretty stoked about that, because basically I'm kind of going back through a newbie gains phase. It's probably really like, say, 3 pounds of muscle and 3 pounds of water weight. But that'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll be happy with that progress, but we'll find out. We still got 9 more days. So maybe I'll be below 200. Maybe I'll be below 21-22%. Who knows? But that is what we're going to end up doing here. We're going to start going through recovery phase, bringing the calories back up to maintenance, going into a lighter block here of training, just to let everything kind of recover a little bit, because we feel quite a bit beat up. But that's going to be our plan. That would be pretty easy to follow, allowing in some extra calories there, so that ain't going to be no problem. We love eating, but we're going to try to stay, you know, above 200 grams of protein for sure. So, which right now, as long as I eat the same amount of meat and protein powder and protein coffee I take in now, and I just add in carbs, we'll be golden. So I think that's going to be the plan. So I'm excited about it. And then we can get into maintenance dieting and really start working on focusing on a strength block. We're going to change up training. It's going to go into probably like an 8-day rotation instead of a 5-day rotation like it is now. But it'll be a lot more body part oriented per se. We're still going to have our big 3, but I definitely need to target some traps. I need to target biceps, triceps, the calves. I need a lot more lat work for the size lats I want. Front delts, probably not so much training. They're pretty developed compared to medial and rear delts, and they get worked quite a bit from flat bench and overhead press, incline bench. So I don't think there's a big reason to actually target them specifically right now. So, and then I think that'll help make that delt insertion also feel a bit better, because it won't have so much targeted work on it. And then, yeah, that's the plan. So with that, guys, make sure you're out there working towards your goals, getting your stuff done. Most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.